Good evening, good evening, good evening. You see the shirt? Getting ready to drop some of that woo. Getting ready to drop some of that woo. Here we go. I was asked to speak on closure. And how long do you know? Or do you wait around for it? When you know you received it? Well, I know this. Sometimes you don't get closure. You just got to move on. You can't be waiting around for something that may not never come. Yeah. I further found out that waiting for another to give you closure on a thing or two, about a thing or two, it's like waiting for the dead to bury themselves. That shit ain't gonna happen. You might as well do yourself a favor and grab a shovel. Do it resonate what I'm saying? So in other words, you may not get that closure from that other person. You got to get it yourself. We walk around entitled and feeling as though we supposed to have closure, as though our lives were put together as neatly as novels. No, that ain't reality. Like I spoke on in my other post earlier. Stop trying to live out these movies. The fact of the matter is, ain't nobody's life like a movie or a novel. No. Relationships can get very messy. And they become poorly written, just like novels at times. Sometimes they end too early. You ever read a book that ends too early? Like, man, why did they end it? That's a relationship. Sometimes it ends in the middle of a sentence. That means the relationship never really got nowhere. See what I'm saying? So you're looking for this closure with something that really wasn't what it was. You got to find closure in getting yourself a peace of mind. Your peace is more important than driving yourself crazy trying to understand why things happen the way it did. Sometimes you don't get an understanding. Sometimes the understanding comes in letting go. I know you don't want to do that. Sometimes it has to happen. That is your closure. And if you really want closure, at some point, you have to walk over and do this. Shut the door your goddamn self. That's closure. That's your closure. Shut the door yourself. You want closure? Shut the door. Not to mention, most importantly though, the closure that you really should seek is the closure from within. That comes when we accept that letting go and moving forward is more important than remaining stuck and stagnating, wonder why something happened. That ain't gonna do no good for you. You waiting around wondering why that person is no longer good for you, waiting for this, waiting for that. Now you're getting yourself all sick, all bent out of shape. You got to find the closure yourself by shutting that door yourself. If they making you feel down, or that person made you feel down more than they made you feel great, that was your sign right there. That's your sign that you got to make it happen for yourself. Stop holding on to people just because y'all have a history together. Ooh, there you go right there. There you go right there. That's going to be the end of this. What I just say? Stop holding on to people just because y'all have a history together. And there go your closure. I leave y'all as I came always. You can catch me at Fitted Snapback Thought 70. I'm always trying to drop this woo right here. Dropping the woo, that's that ism. You can reach me at Fitted Snapback Thought 70 on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. And if you can't catch me like that, you can type in davidmerrijr.com. Blessings to y'all on that closure.